Call him whatever you like. Lauri Markkanen is looking to lead his team to victory tonight as they ready themselves for action at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Jazz Cavs is next, right after this. "2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. The starters for the Utah Jazz, they've got Jordan Clarkson. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Markkanen, and it's Beasley in at the point guard position. And for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Now here's LeVert with the teardrop, and Mitchell with the layup.
Boy, the floater game from Donovan Mitchell is effortless, folks.
Clarkson looking for an opening. The pass to Beasley. Stolen by Garland. Mitchell against Clarkson. Here's Allen. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Beasley kicks to Vanderbilt. Clarkson for 3. Here's Olynyk. Mobley with the block. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. To the paint, here's LeVert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Olynyk.
Well, it's no secret, guys, that Caris LeVert can flat out score the basketball. I think the key for him moving forward, just become more and more efficient because the ability is there.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. We know some teams are stuck in the cycle of we think this is the year. We think we may finally get over the hump. And then the disappointment when it's not.
And Kevin, here is the reality. Winning championships in the NBA is extremely difficult. You can, as a front office, put a roster together on paper and think, okay, we have enough talent to win the championship, and for whatever reason, the pieces don't mesh. And the other part of this, Kevin, is sometimes luck goes into winning. A poorly timed injury, a guy who asks out that totally came out of the blue. There are so many things that go into winning in this league.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
Mitchell outside. Pass to LeVert. Rebounded by the Jazz. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the two teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Garland with the bucket.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Beasley kicks to Clarkson. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
Cavaliers leading. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Mobley the pass to Garland. Puts up a three. That shot off. The Jazz go the other way with it. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebounds or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
You know, if you're going to create more points, you need to create extra possessions. And getting wiped out on the boards kept that from happening.
They get it again. Second shot opportunity. It's blocked.
And that's sixth man of the year hustle by Clarkson. Outworking the shooter and just locking him up.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Clarkson against Mitchell. Clarkson dishes to Markkanen. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, Markkanen sees an opportunity to make one of the easier threes in the NBA. That location in the corner, such valuable real estate.
Scooped up. Mobley. No good on the shot.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Clarkson. Garland with the block. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Cleveland has gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell. Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And it's LeVert missing.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Markkanen against LeVert. Clarkson passes to Vanderbilt. Here's Beasley. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
It's his first trip to the line. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They've nailed just about every one of their selections.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
I like how Kelly Olynyk finds a number of different ways to contribute to his team. A selfless player who always does what's asked of him.
Now, here's Mitchell. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Drills the three-pointer. LeVert's got 7 points in the game.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
Passes it to Olynyk. Lets it go with a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Allen. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Beasley. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You love to see a guard like Malik Beasley take it down low and be willing to compete and make a shot.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to LeVert. Mitchell against Clarkson. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Clarkson. And it's Mitchell missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Beasley outside. To the middle. Clarkson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jared Allen. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
The first one falls.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Love's check in for the Cavaliers. And both free throws good for Clarkson. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Love outside. The pass to LeVert. He takes it in. Just 4 to shoot. Mitchell outside. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Mitchell's got 5 now.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Pass to Olynyk. Back to Conley. The 3. Love grabs the board. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Mitchell finds Mobley. Rebound, Utah. Clarkson outside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. 4-point game. It's LeVert on the wing. Left side, Clarkson. Garland with it. Conley picks him up. Here's LeVert. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Markkanen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, that's two really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnovers. When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The Jazz have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Markkanen, Olynyk trying to break loose. Can't hit that one. And Cleveland the other way now. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
Garland against Conley. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Another miss by Utah.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Garland with the bucket.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
And the Jazz call time here. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Jazz. Alexander Walker comes in for Markkanen. Utah trailing here. Here's Clarkson. A 24-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Gay passes to Alexander Walker. Shoots from the elbow. And that's collected by Love. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Rubio with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Love outside. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Jazz trail by 4. Conley feeling it out. Clarkson outside. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. There's Garland. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Garland's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
That one misses from Mike Conley. And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's Steffens. Back to Rubio. Pass to Steffens. And and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
And the first one drops. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Osman's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Jazz trail by 3. Here's Alexander Walker. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. To the inside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight. Rubio against Conley. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Got a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And so it's Cleveland with it. 3-point lead. Shot clock at 3. Here's Okoro. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
This guy has got great positional size at the 2 guard. Isaac Okoro can be challenging to guard.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that one misses.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Gay passes to Alexander Walker. Gay with no one around. And count it from 19 feet away.
Gotta admire the fast release of Gay. Once he has the ball in his hands, he's looking to shoot.
Rubio finds Love. Misses from close range. Karis LeVert has been on display for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Utah shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Up front, it's Vanderbilt at the 4 and Kessler at the 5. Malik Beasley out there with Conley. And it's Abaji in at the small forward. Now Beasley. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Out to the wing for the 3. Rebound by Mitchell.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Now, here's Rubio. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's a Okoro, and it's off the back rim. No good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Abaji. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
But Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block.
For the Cavaliers, Mobley, he's checked in for Okoro. Karis LeVert comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. And Utah also making a switch. Markkanen's checked in. Utah moving it around. The Jazz with another miss. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Mitchell. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Beasley against Garland. Beasley into the lane. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And Beasley, no good on that one. Of course, I'm looking at these numbers for Malik Beasley. He never turns the ball over.
You're right, Kev. This is normally one of the players always amongst the best in terms of turnover percentage. And you love that about Malik. Why? Because he can score the basketball without making mistakes. The offensive game is based on efficiency.
And here's Beasley, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Conley gets the bucket.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Now, here's Garland. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Markkanen kicks to Vanderbilt. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. Mobley outside. To halt the run. He can't get that one. So Utah will take it the other way. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Olynyk has the open look. And the Jazz, another 3.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And the three-pointer GA has become a focal point of Malik Beasley's game.
Up until last season, only about half of his attempts were from beyond the arc. Now he's really zeroing in on the long ball as his primary weapon.
And Utah making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. And the pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Pass to LeVert. 5 to shoot. And they pick up 2. LeVert's got 11.
I love watching Karis LeVert be assertive on the offensive end, the ability to rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
And here's Clarkson. 10 points for him. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Now, here's Garland. 7 points in the game. Olynyk with the steal. Mitchell against Clarkson. And he banks in the layup. Clarkson's got the lead up to 11 now for Utah.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Mitchell outside. Looking for Allen and gets it there.
Jared Allen understands where to pick his spots. Really nicely done on that.
And it's the Jazz's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Beasley outside. 16 feet away. Again, the Jazz score.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Here's Allen. Malik Beasley making his last shot.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's Beasley. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Down by 12. Steps back and shoots. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
Beasley outside. Passes to Olynyk. Looking for Markkanen. He gets it there. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Markkanen, the big man from Finland. He can flat score it, folks.
Cleveland's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight. Knocked down 5 of them. Pass to LeVert. Launches it. They get the rebound. Allen trying to break free. Mobley. And at last, they get one to fall.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Garland. LeVert in the corner. Baseline jumper. Rebounded by the Jazz. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Clarkson for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Mitchell missing. Jazz leading by 10. Now here's Beasley. He's got 6. The dish to Clarkson. Good on the triple. Clarkson's got 15.
Well, Jordan Clarkson can be a little bit streaky at times, but right now this guy is on fire.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. LeVert against Markkanen. With a step back, and it's LeVert missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Beasley. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Clarkson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here. And he makes the first.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
And so he hits both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Out to the right wing. Here's Stephens, and it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Here is Love. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Alexander Walker. And there's the pass to Vanderbilt. Now Clarkson takes a three. Stephens pulls it in. Mitchell in the corner. Here's the three. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his third assist on the night. Here's Alexander Walker. Covered by Mitchell. Vanderbilt the pass to Alexander Walker. Over Mitchell. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 14.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Now, here's Rubio. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
You got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away. Put those big hands.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Rubio. Mitchell outside. Pass to Stevens.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. Jazz leading by 16. Outside Conley. Kicks to Gay. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Abaji. Just 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. A minute 50 left to play here in the half. Shot clock at 2.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
Conley against Rubio. No good on that one.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jump. Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Mitchell outside. Here's Osman. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Cleveland moving it around. Knocked loose. And here we go. Here's Abaji. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Osman following the bucket by the Jazz. Rubio in the corner. Trying to end the drought. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
One thing you know, Ricky Rubio is a hard worker and a terrific leader. This is a guy who wants to make the players around him better.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And that one falls for Rubio. Okoro's checked in for Jared Allen. And so Ricky Rubio nails both of them. Jazz leading by 18. Here's Alexander Walker. He kicks it to Conley. Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Mitchell outside. With 1 on the clock, the shot no good. And so it's Utah closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, Coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Well, we got to do a much better job just being physical, fighting them deep down in the post. We got to be very aggressive early, not letting them get deep post catches, make them have to kick the basketball out and not take those easy buckets.
That is doing your work early, and we'll see if you can do it in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith.
Jordan Clarkson was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes is overlooked, but not tonight.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive end. He need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You got to like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Now here's Beasley. Shot clock at 6. Allen with the rebound. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Mitchell outside. Passes it to LeVert. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Olynyk.
Earning a trip to the line, Karis LeVert is one tough guy. Has had to fight through so many leg injuries over the course of his career. Incredible.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. LeVert hits both of them. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Feeds it to Beasley. Stolen by Garland. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's LeVert. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 6.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Cleveland's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Mitchell finds Mobley. And here is Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range. Outside, Markkanen. Shoots over LeVert. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist from Clarkson. 9 points for Lauri Markkanen. Two minutes into the second half of play now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Allen in the post. He's against Olynyk. Mobley wide open. And that one hits back iron.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Beasley. The pass to Olynyk. And stolen by Mobley. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Jazz. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
The Cavaliers have gone 0 of 5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Fires the three. The rebound by the Jazz. Markkanen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And Beasley, here we go.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And, Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
Back to Garland. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Clock at 6. Here's Allen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Olynyk.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
The Cavaliers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And he knocks down the first one.
And, guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
And Allen drops them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And Beasley has the ball here for the Utah Jazz. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And Olynyk kicks to Clarkson. Beasley outside. Up top, Markkanen. LeVert defending. And that's going to be a treble. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Loads it up there for Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Man, that is a big-time, tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Clarkson against Mitchell. Beasley left side. Off target from outside.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Vanderbilt finds Beasley. Here's Olynyk, defended by Allen. Allen against Olynyk. Back to Beasley. Markkanen inside the line. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Passes it to Mitchell. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Jazz leading by 22. Beasley outside. Out left to the wing. Inside. It's stolen by Allen. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. LeVert with a wide-open look. Well, good with the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Clarkson. That one doesn't drop, and Cleveland will come the other way. Outside Garland. Stolen by Markkanen. Here's Vanderbilt. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And the first one at the line is good. In recent years, Doris, we've really seen the Players Association stepping up and address player needs and, at the same time, global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage and their disposal. They want to create needed change, represent themselves, their communities, their organizations. Leadership at its absolute finest.
Cleveland's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Mitchell outside. Garland surveying the D, gets the three-pointer to fall. Garland's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Conley kicks to Markkanen. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Markkanen. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
How about that? Markkanen able to take the contact and play through it. Big time finish.
Now the pass to Stevens. Here's Garland. The 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Beasley against Mitchell. Beasley, the pass to Markkanen. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. All alone.
Oh! You got to be kidding.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Now here's Olynyk. He's got 10 beyond the arc. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Garland, no good. And Beasley has the ball here for Utah. It's an 18-point lead. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Love's check in for Evan Mobley. The Jazz also changing it up. Gay comes in for Olynyk. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Lauri Markkanen. Garland against Conley. Pass to Gay. And it's sent back by Allen. Allen with it. Conley picks him up. Here's Stevens. Here's Love. And the layup falls. Love's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
That's the activity of Kevin Love that I simply admire. This guy bails him out of a lot of possessions, and he doesn't allow them to come up empty.
Beasley, the pass to Vanderbilt. Passes to Gay. Shot clock at 5. Beasley for 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
We know Mr. Beasley wants to drain it from distance, especially if you give him any kind of space.
The Cavaliers trail by 19. Mitchell outside. Pass to Stephens. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Love. Rebounded by the Jazz. Conley with it. He's got 7. It's Beasley on the wing. This one for 3. Stephens pulls it in. Cleveland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. The slam dunk by Garland.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
Jazz leading by 17. Outside Conley. There's the pass to Beasley. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Love grabs the board. Love's got 7 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Conley. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Gay trying to break free. Vanderbilt misses. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Going up around New York City, Doris. Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Okoro's checked in for Mitchell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. Here's Alexander Walker. A second chance effort. And it's sent back by Allen. Outside Conley. Over Rubio. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Conley's got 9.
Now, Mike Conley is comfortable. Doesn't matter what area of the floor he's on. That time in the mid-range.
There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Pass to Stevens. And Love has it in the corner. Shoots from the right block. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Alexander Walker. To the left side wing. Conley, the pass to Abaji. Kicks it to Beasley. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Now Okoro. Beasley with the rebound. Abaji the pass to Gay. Stolen by Okoro. With the drive. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Pass to Alexander Walker. 30 seconds left in the third. Here's Gay. And here's Conley outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 8 rebounds in this game. Okoro kicks to Allen. Rubio against Conley. Crafty move. 2 points. That one goes. 7 points in the game.
See, I like when Kevin Love goes to his high percentage game on the interior. He has the size, he has the touch.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Jazz lead by 13. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Lowry Markkanen, and it's Clarkson in at the 2. To the middle. Here's Love. That shot no good. And Utah the other way now.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Alexander Walker. Count it. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Now, here's Rubio. Defense is right there. A nice shot by LeVert.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Driving inside. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
The Jazz making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Clarkson against Mitchell. Steps back and fires. And that one goes long. Jazz leading by 12. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. There's Garland. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Clarkson on the wing. Pass to Abaji. Shakes him. He takes it up and lays it in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Back to Mitchell. Takes the three. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got his 3rd assist on the night.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Alexander Walker passes to Abaji. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Jazz. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Love outside. From the arc. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Garland against Clarkson. Now, here's Vanderbilt. He's covered closely. Markkanen, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell outside. The pass to LeVert. Back to Mitchell. There's the 3. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last. Love kicks to LeVert.
Tremendous job by Markkanen defensively. Use your size to make it tough on that offensive player.
Here's Clarkson. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Love trying to break loose. That cuts the lead to single digits. Garland's got 20.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Here's Alexander Walker. Vanderbilt inside. He's guarded by Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vanderbilt misses. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Mitchell. Rebound collected by Clarkson. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Alexander Walker passes to Clarkson. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by the Jazz. Clarkson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Markkanen. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
That's showing a little bit of straight line speed. Markkanen opening up in transition. Nice.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Back to Garland. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Mike Conley's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Love kicks to LeVert. 6 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass.
And there's a deceptive strength to the lean frame of Karis LeVert, showing tremendous strength on his way to a tough finish.
Conley against Garland. To the wing right side. Markkanen passes to Vanderbilt. From deep. And that's collected by Love. Love's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Mitchell. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 4 assists now tonight.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Conley against Garland. Here's Clarkson. It's deflected.
Well, that's about the long reach of Karis LeVert on the defensive end, swatting away an opportunity.
Garland with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Conley against Garland. Tipped away. Stolen by LeVert. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from LeVert.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And the Jazz call time here.
And, Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Malik Beasley.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And Cleveland making a change here. Allen's checked in. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Utah's coach address his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Back to LeVert. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Offensive rebound. The wide open look here for Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Conley, the pass to Vanderbilt. Shoots over Mobley. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 20-7 run. LeVert against Markkanen. Lets it go from 11. And it's LeVert missing. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. It's a 3-point game. Stolen by LeVert. Pass to Allen. He kicks it to Garland. Lets the three fly. Another three for Cleveland.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Outside Conley. Passes it to Clarkson. Markkanen down low. LeVert defending. Clarkson for three. Now Cleveland shooting 40% from the field. Here's Mitchell. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
And they shot just over 30% in that first half. Not what they were looking for, obviously, but they're getting much better looks here since halftime and have brought that percentage up.
Love check in for the Cavaliers. Love against Vanderbilt. Back to Conley. Three-pointer, Markkanen, and no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's LeVert. It's tipped.
I think this is the next step for Markkanen, right? The ability to improve your defense and become a real factor. Send it back.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Jazz trail by 3. Outside Conley. Here's Olynyk. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
A shot, no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And, you know, he hasn't been able to get to the line as much as he did in that first half. Credit the defense for making the adjustment.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And he's good on the second.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Allen finds LeVert. Garland with it. Back to LeVert. Pass to Garland. Now, here's Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Olynyk dishes to Markkanen. The Jazz working the ball around now. Conley, the pass to Olynyk. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
And this is why they call on Olynyk here. A talented scorer, dependable in big moments.
There's 1:54 left in the game. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by the Jazz. And here is Conley. The pass to Olynyk to take the lead. Clarkson trying to break free. And Olynyk with the lay-in. Olynyk's got 4 this quarter.
Well, Olynyk, such a deft touch on the interior. Keeps the ball high. The defense has no chance.
The Cavaliers trailing. Mitchell outside. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Conley against Garland. 1:09 left here in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Olynyk. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Now it's a 4-point Jazz lead. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And the Jazz call time here. They're up by 2. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clarkson against Mitchell. Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. Right side, Conley. Jacks up a 3. Vanderbilt controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 4. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Puts it up from 12. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And the Jazz call time here. They're ahead by 4. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
What I'm always impressed by, guys, is Markkanen's versatility. The guy can face up and make jump shots. He can be enough of a presence on the interior that you're very comfortable with him in this modern NBA game. Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Osman. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's Utah with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Rudy. Congrats on the win. What was working for you on offense tonight?
I think our defense kind of got our offense into it. We're that kind of team. Our defense makes our offense. We run the floor and we share the ball. So whenever we out there playing defense like we did today, we usually are in a good position.
Great performance tonight, Rudy. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.